This is David Whispers, and tonight or today we are going to be reading about Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart. Kevin Darnell Hart, born July 6th, 1979, is an American stand-up comedian and actor, born and raised in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Hart began his career by winning several amateur comedy competitions at clubs throughout New England, culminating in his first real break in 2001 when he was cast by Judd Apatow for a recurring role on the TV series Undeclared. The series lasted only one season, but he soon landed other roles in films such as Paper Soldiers, Scary Movie 3, Soul Plane, In the Mix, and Little Fockers. Hart's comedic reputation continued to grow with the release of his first stand-up album, I'm a Grown Little Man, and performances in the films Think Like a Man, Grudge Match, Ride Along, and its sequel, Ride Along 2, About Last Night, Get Hard, Central Intelligence, The Secret Life of Pets, Captain Underpants, the first epic movie, Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, Night School, and Jumanji, The Next Level. He also released 4 more comedy albums, Seriously Funny in 2010, Laugh at My Pain in 2011, Let Me Explain in 2013, and What Now in 2016. In 2015, Time magazine named Hart one of the 100 most influential people in the world on the annual Time 100 list. He starred as a fictionalized version of himself in the lead role of Real Husbands of Hollywood. In 2017, Hart launched the Laugh Out Loud Network, a subscription video streaming service in partnership with Lionsgate. Hart was born on July 6, 1979, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He was raised in a single-parent household by his mother, Nancy Hart, who was a systems analyst for the Office of Student Registration and Financial Services at the University of Pennsylvania. He has one older brother named Robert. His father, Henry Witherspoon, was a cocaine addict who was in and out of jail throughout most of Kevin's childhood, and Kevin used humor as a way to cope with his troubled family life. He is a Christian. After graduating from George Washington High School, Hart briefly attended the Community College of Philadelphia before dropping out and moving to New York City. He then moved to Brockton, Massachusetts, and found work as a shoe salesman. He began pursuing a career in stand-up comedy after performing at an amateur night at a club in Philadelphia. Hart's first gig was at the Laugh House in Philadelphia under the name Lil Kev, which did not go well. His career suffered a slow start, as he was booed off stage several times, once even having a piece of chicken thrown at him. After those initial unsuccessful shows, Hart began entering comedy competitions throughout Massachusetts, and audience receptions of his performances eventually improved. It took time for Hart to develop a unique comedic style. After an early period of attempting to imitate comedians like Chris Tucker, he found his own rhythm by delving into his insecurities and life experiences. Because of what I do, it has to be an open book, he has said, but right now this is a book that is being written. Hart's comedy tours began in 2009 with his act titled I'm a Grown Little Man, followed by Seriously Funny in 2010, Laugh at My Pain in 2011, and Let Me Explain in 2013, the latter two of which were also released as features in movie theaters. Hart grossed over $15 million from Laugh at My Pain, making it one of the year's top-selling comedy tours. Hart also has a game available through iTunes called Little Jump Man. His Facebook page, Twitter account, and YouTube channel are all connected to and accessible through this app. Most overseas fans of Hart discovered him on YouTube as well. On April 9th, 2015, Hart embarked on a Theater in Columbus, Georgia. On July 16, 2015, Universal Pictures announced that Kevin Hart What Now, a stand-up comedy film featuring a performance of Kevin Hart's What Now tour, would be theatrically released in the United States on October 14, 2016. The show was filmed live on August 30th, 2015 in front of 53,000 people at Philadelphia's Lincoln Financial Field. Hart came to prominence from his guest appearance in Undeclared. He made his film debut in the film Paper Soldiers. Hart then gained further recognition from his other films such as the Scary Movie franchise, Soul Plane, The 40-Year-Old Virgin, Death at a Funeral, and Little Fockers. He turned down a role in the 2008 film Tropic Thunder because the character is gay, citing his own insecurities. He played Doug in the film The 5-Year Engagement and appeared in Think Like a Man, which was a box office success. He also appeared in the sequel. He had a cameo as himself in This Is the End. In 2013, Hart played a boxing promoter in Grudge Match and appeared in Exit Strategy as Mannequin Head Man. He also appeared in 35 and Ticking. In 2014, Hart starred as Ben in Ride Along opposite Ice Cube. The film received generally negative reviews from critics, but was a major box office success. Hart returned in the sequel Ride Along 2, which was released on January 15, 2016. In 2013, Hart co-created Real Husbands of Hollywood with Chris Spencer. The show follows Hart along with other married celebrities, each playing a comical, fictionalized version of themselves within the series, including Boris Kodjoe, Nelly, Dwayne Martin, J.B. Smoove, Nick Cannon, and Robin Thicke. Thicke didn't return for the second season due to his music career, though Hart has stated that the door is opened for Thicke to return. The series is intentionally filmed in a style similar to Bravo's The Real Housewives. Episodes often hinge on the real Kevin Hart's desperately unsuccessful attempts to climb Hollywood's celebrity social ladder, which always backfire in humiliating ways, and the character's barely hidden jealousy of his more successful celebrity friends. A sneak peek was shown as a segment during the 2012 BET Awards, and the official promo was released in October 2012. In 2015, Hart starred in the films Get Hard with Will Ferrell and The Wedding Ringer. In 2016, he starred in the movies Central Intelligence with Dwayne Johnson and the animated The Secret Life of Pets. In 2017, he starred in the movies Captain Underpants, the first epic movie, in a voice role, and Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle with Jack Black, Karen Gillan, and reteaming again with Johnson. In 2018, he produced his first film under his production company, Heartbeat Productions, Night School. In October 2018, it was announced that through his production company, he has signed a first-look deal with Nickelodeon. Under the deal, Hart and his Heartbeat Productions banner will develop and produce live-action scripted kids content for the network. Hart also has a first-look film deal with Universal Studios. In 2019, Hart's film The Upside, his first headlining role in a drama, was theatrically released. It also starred Bryan Cranston and Nicole Kidman. Hart also reprised his role of Snowball in the sequel The Secret Life of Pets 2. In 2021, Hart starred in Fatherhood, a drama about a man whose wife dies shortly after childbirth, leaving him to raise their daughter on his own. It premiered on Netflix on June 18, 2021. In 2021, his series Die Hart premiered on May 20th and had a great first weekend, with numerous households streaming the series. On June 9th, Roku and Hart's multi-platform comedy brand Laugh Out Loud, the series returned to Roku with a second season. In addition to returning to his starring role, Hart will also executive produce the second season. Laugh Out Loud CEO and Hart's longtime business partner, Jeff Flanagan, will serve as a producer on the project. Tripper Clancy, Candace Wilson, Brian Smiley, and Ty Randolph also serve as executive producers. In addition, Eric Apple will return to direct the second season. Additional casting will be announced at a later date. As of October 2016, Hart was set to portray Santa Claus in Dashing Through the Snow, a planned 2017 Disney Christmas-themed film. In October 2018, it was reported that Chris Rock will direct Hart in a movie based on an original idea by both of them. The film will be written by Blackish writer Yamara Taylor, and the film will revolve around a stay-at-home dad who raises the kids while his star CEO wife serves as the breadwinner. The man finds himself in emotional and public turmoil when his wife kicks him to the curb, and they engage in a bitter divorce and custody battle. In 2019, Hart signed on to star in and produce Monopoly, Black Friday, an unentitled international romantic comedy, Extreme Job, and Scrooged. More recently, he signed a first-look deal with Netflix. Hart will star as a master thief in the Netflix heist film Lift, directed by F. Gary Gray. In 2017, Hart founded Laugh Out Loud, a global media and production company to provide opportunities for top comedic talent of all ethnicities worldwide. Originally partnered with Lionsgate, Hart became majority owner in 2019 after buying out most of the Lionsgate's stake. LOL spans the full range of media channels, including digital, audio, linear, and experimental, with 4 divisions: LOL Network, LOL Studios, LOL Audio, and LOL X. Hart has aggressively expanded LOL's reach since its founding, securing partnership deals with Pluto TV, Roku, Snap, Facebook, Peacock, and YouTube, and in 2020, extending his company's agreement with SiriusXM. The network has launched successful programming, including Cold as Balls, which has amassed over 1 billion YouTube views, Kevin Hart Lift Legend, What the Fit, and Straight from the Heart. LOL has won numerous accolades, including nominations and awards from the Producers Guild, Critics' Choice Awards, Real Screen, Streamy, and Webby. From stand-up legends to the next generation of comedic talent, LOL curates comedy's boldest voices to produce original scripted and unscripted series, stand-up specials, radio shows, and podcasts, live broadcasts, experiential activations, and more. LOL content is distributed to a diverse global audience of more than 100 million fans across the LOL OTT network of fast channel partners, including Pluto, Peacock, Tubi, Roku, Xumo, Redbox, and more. In addition, LOL Audio has access to an additional 100 million listeners via our partnerships with SiriusXM, Stitcher, and Pandora. Known for content such as Cold as Balls, What the Fit, Die Hard, and more, the company has amassed more than 1 billion views across its digital platforms and worked with brand partners such as AT&T, Headspace, Lyft, Old Spice, P&G, Viacom, and more. In addition to acting, Hart has also hosted various ceremonies. Hart first hosted the 2011 BET Awards. Hart then hosted the 2012 MTV Video Music Awards. His longtime friend Judd Apatow, the director who gave him his first big on-screen break in the TV series Undeclared, was the one who recommended him for the gig. Hart hoped that this would project him further into a side career as an MC, stating, "Hopefully after MTV, of course we're talking Emmys, Oscars, whatever." He has hosted 3 episodes of Saturday Night Live. In 2015, Hart hosted the Comedy Central roast of Justin Bieber. In 2016, Hart co-hosted the 2016 MTV Movie Awards Wisconsin. Hart has also hosted on HQ Trivia and gave away $100,000 to one person with Scott Rogowski on September 26, 2018, which had 699,000 players. On December 4th, 2018, Hart was announced as the host of the 2019 Academy Awards. 2 days later, however, he withdrew from the hosting duties in the wake of backlash against him over several homophobic tweets he had sent out between 2010 and 2011. He characterized the protest as non-constructive and argued, "If you don't believe people change, grow as they get older, I don't know what to tell you." On December 7th, he tweeted an apology to the LGBTQ community following criticism for not issuing one the previous day. On January 3rd, 2019, Hart stated that he was going to reconsider stepping down as host after openly lesbian comedian Ellen DeGeneres, who has hosted the Academy Awards multiple times, expressed support for him to do so and said she had contacted the Academy to ask if Hart would be able to reverse his decision if he wished, and, according to DeGeneres, they said he would be able to do so. On January 8th, following backlash for what was perceived as an insincere apology, Hart confirmed that he would not be hosting the Academy Awards. That year's ceremony was ultimately held without a host. On September 9th, 2020, executives from the Muscular Dystrophy Association announced plans to relaunch their annual MDA telethon, move it to October 2020, and make Hart its new host, taking over duties that had been previously held from 1966 to 2010 by comedian and former national MDA chairman Jerry Lewis. Entitled the MDA Kevin Hart Kids Telethon, the new 2-hour telethon will be seen exclusively through participating social media platforms. The event was held on October 24th, 2020 at 8 p.m. As Chocolate Droppa, his alias, he signed to Motown Records and released Kevin Hart What Now? The mixtape presents Chocolate Droppa, the soundtrack to his stand-up film of the same name. He released the singles Push It On Me, featuring Trey Songz, and Baller Alert with Migos and T.I. In 2017, Kevin Hart and Tommy John appeared in an underwear commercial for Macy's. Hart has cited his comedy inspirations as Bill Cosby, Chris Rock, Eddie Murphy, George Carlin, Jerry Seinfeld, Dave Chappelle, Richard Pryor, Patrice O'Neal, and Keith Robinson. Hart's relationship with his father improved after the latter recovered from his addiction. Hart said, "My dad said I was supposed to be on drugs. I was like, Dad, shut up. But then I thought about it, and it was stupid, but it made sense." He was saying that basically he was my example to never go down that road. Hart also talks about his mother in his stand-up routine, portraying her as a loving yet intimidating woman. She died from cancer in 2007. Kevin and Tori Hart filed for divorce in February 2010, citing irreconcilable differences. Hart requested joint custody of their 2 children, daughter Heaven Lee, born March 22, 2005, and son Hendrix, born October 8, 2007. The divorce was finalized in November 2011. On August 18, 2014, Hart proposed to Eniko Parrish. They married on August 13, 2016, near Santa Barbara, California. Their son, Kenzo Cash, was born on November 21, 2017. On December 15, 2017, Hart publicly admitted to having cheated on his wife while she was pregnant with their son. Their second child together, a daughter named Kaori May, was born on September 29, 2020. Hart earned an estimated $32.5 million in 2017. Kevin Hart has been playing poker since around 2010, entering major tournaments such as the WSOP, cashing in one event for $4,783 in 2014. He also also plays cash games like the ones organized by Poker Stars and actually became their brand ambassador in 2017. As such, he was featured in Poker Stars ad campaigns and promotional content alongside Usain Bolt. As of September 2020, Kevin Hart has earned $47,828 in live tournament cashes. Hart was charged on April 14th, 2013 on suspicion of drunk driving after his black Mercedes nearly collided with a tanker truck on a Southern California freeway. Hart failed a field sobriety test and was booked for misdemeanor DUI. On August 5th, 2013, Hart was sentenced to 3 years of probation after pleading no contest to 1 count of driving under the influence of alcohol. On September 1st, 2019, Hart was a passenger in a 1970 Plymouth Barracuda that went off Mulholland Highway and rolled down an embankment near Calabasas, California. He and the driver reportedly suffered major back injuries and were taken to separate hospitals. Hart was released from the hospital 10 days later and continued recovery at a rehabilitation facility. And I am seeing tours and filmography. Surely that can't be the end of the article. It looks like, with the exception of awards, nominations, bibliography, and references, that is in fact the end of the Kevin Hart article. And I refuse to let it end on that note with the car crash and such. Instead, I'm going to end it on how I find him to be one of the funniest people who ever lived. His impression of Danny Glover in Jumanji: The Next Level had me literally in tears when he was, I don't want to ruin anything. You need to see Jumanji: The Next Level. Also, another thing that I was very, very impressed. It's difficult to put into words. You'll just have to see it. Perhaps if you Google Kevin Hart crazy poker hand, it'll bring it up. It's between him and a lady at a cash game, maybe a 6-person table, and he is involved in one of the craziest hands I've ever seen. And it even has a great ending. The guy's got a killer smile. I can go on and on about this guy, but I'm gonna end the episode right here and move on to something else. And I will talk to you guys in the comments and see you tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed. Sleep well. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.